And as they swing the door open, bars slide back into the wall at the same time. And once you're in, they slam the steel door. And that was the most alone I had ever felt in my entire life.
I first got there, I was assigned to field duty where you go out and cut trees, clear land, you know, with axe.
When you get up in the morning to walk to chow, you might see your feet dangling because the guy done hung himself.
I don't know who was. I don't know if it was Rene Descartes or was it Shakespeare or was it said we're all in prison, some with bars and some without. Baby's crying.
You don't get now a minute back that you spent in this building. I don't care how long you've been in here. You don't get now a minute back, not one.
You go to the right, and there's a room that says fish room. Because once you go to prison, it's the beginning of the removal of your identity.
When you're in there for something that you didn't do, and it just seems as though nobody cared, the position that you're in, you know, so powerless.
During the time is getting into the law library. If you don't have any education, getting educated. If you're out of shape, get in shape. Run. Keep your mind functioning. Get tired physically. Get tired mentally, and you'll be able to sleep at night without nightmares.
When I got to the state prison, there was like not much to do, you know, in terms of my little environment. I had to get out. I had to apply for this and apply for. So I said, well, I'm gonna go ahead and start working electric shop. But I went on into electrical work while I was in jail, in prison. And I stayed with it.
So I took it on in teaching adult basic education. The fun I got out of opening up the world of fractions to people who had never learned fractions.
It was kind of hard during the time. What they call in their time was trying to get to me, and I had to overcome that and keep my struggle going to gain my freedom, because I worked on my case on a daily basis there, and you know I did good legal work, and I didn't try to force things, fabricate things to make it look like I was innocent. I shot direct writs at them, and for some reason they would always come back denied.
And they look at me and say, "Why are you not angry?" And that question, every time they ask me that question, it's hard to answer it. It really is. It's hard to answer. And basically, what I tell them, I'm just moving on with my life. Because if I stay in that place where you want me to stay, I won't get anything done.
I couldn't really get nothing to happen in a positive manner for me with me holding that anger.
And for me, the ultimate statement was Dr. Martin Luther King stating that the human spirit is stronger than anything that could ever happen to it.
Bitterness, I've learned years ago through God, blocks your blessings. It blocks all the good things that can come to you.
It's the challenge of permeating their minds away from their everyday existence, which is totally oriented to violence and disregard of life, and to work in an instance of guiding them away.
As soon as you move, now you gotta watch your back.
From things that will take their lives, and it doesn't necessarily have to be death.
They told me to go down Delaware Avenue for a performance part. And I passed. I scored 98.9. The lady told me it was 98.9, and that put me at the beginning of the list. And near the interview, she said, "You have a driver's license?" I said, "No, I have a learner's permit." She told me, "Oh no, we can't take you because you gotta have your driver's license." and I wanted to cry. 2 weeks, I had my license. I came back to saw her, and the job was full. The very next day, Veteran Stadium called me, and I've been working there going on 3 years now. This will be my 3rd year. The most amazing thing is, I love football, right? And now, I got a pass. They give me a pass to be on the field. I can literally walk out on the field if I wanted to. We constantly up and down on the roof, fixing, repairing the field lights. Actually, we had one over here that was tripping a breaker.
Like last night, it was raining, and my window was open, and I actually heard the rain hitting the trees and the wind blowing, and I'm laying in bed, and I haven't heard that in so many years. And for maybe a lot of people like that sound. They like, to be able to hear rain and the breeze blowing. But for me, it's like tenfold to be able to have that feeling and sound again and be free.
You just don't give up. I mean, you always hang in there. I mean, till the very end.
Are you in prison with bars or without? Where you at? And I don't want to be in none of those areas. Who gives a damn? Baltimore. Hey, who gives a damn? Baltimore. Yes, we do. Hey. Baltimore.